Alright, well, we are leaving here in the middle of the night. It is 4 a.m. Just got the boat ready, headed out offshore. It's a 12-hour trip to St. Augustine. Should be pretty fun. It's not much wind. The waves are okay size. I mean, it should be a little bumpy out there, but it's not going to be anything super crazy, hopefully. According to the forecast, we should be okay. Let's just get over to St. Augustine and get there safely.
Looking like we're gonna make the bridge.
It's gonna be tight. I think they're gonna hold it for us, so that's good.
Yeah, we just called and she sounded nice. Woo! And St. Augustine already looks cute, just even on this crappy day. Yeah, baby. They left it open for us. And guess what? They have Christmas lights on this bridge. So cool. I'm already liking this city. And we're in. Got my lines ready. I'm portside tie up and we're heading into the marina and I am so excited.
Well, we made it to St. Augustine just in time. Right at slack tide, we were able to get right under the bridge, so it was perfect. We had a little bit of an interesting night. We ended up pulling into an anchorage where there was about 4 knots of current, and we both anchored and we were swinging all over the place with the current and the wind. We were kind of swinging into each other. And we got super close and we were like, okay, maybe if the boat settles down, it'll be all right. And then the boat settled down and we started drifting over and over and over. And then we ended up kissing our anchor on one of their little fishing rods, one of our friends' little fishing rods. So we decided to pull up our anchor, move around, and we ended up rafting up. It was the first time we ever rafted up, so we just moved together. And then in the morning, we pulled up our anchors, started heading out. I wanted to hit a little shortcut heading out, and the charts looked fine, and then it went from 20 feet of water to 4.5 feet of water, and we just slid and grounded ourselves. So
First time for everything.
First time for everything. But we ended up backing off of it pretty quickly. We weren't going super fast, which was good, so we backed off of it, flipped around, and headed out all the way out the proper way. Now we're here.
St. Augustine, rain or shine. St. Augustine is literally the only city I've been dying to see since we've been starting to head south. It's so cute. It's an old historic town, and of course we're here only one day and it's absolute crap outside. But I want to do that. This little girl waved at me. It was so cute. Look at this plane. I bet it's going to be all lit up here in the next like 2 minutes. Fudge. And ice cream. Fudge and ice cream.
After a long day of sailing, time to get some food and beer.
Right. I love it. You just get so, like, lit up like a little kid again. And yes, these are my earrings for the night.
Well, we left St. Augustine today. We headed out to Daytona, but we couldn't find any good anchorages in Daytona because there's a southeasterly wind coming in tonight. We got a storm coming in. It's going to blow about 25 to 30 knots. We've already seen some of that coming down, so we ended up pushing a little bit further south towards New Smyrna Beach and just pulled into this anchorage. It's pretty protected. Nice. It's a little shallow. I did run aground trying to find an anchor spot, but peeled off of it pretty easily, and now we are set. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are not floating.
Morning in New Smyrna Beach.
We have run aground at anchor.
Again.
It is 6.5 feet in front of where our depth sounder is, but so the bow of the boat's kind of moving a little bit, but the rest of the boat's aground. And it is low tide, so we're just waiting for the tide to come up a little bit so that we can lift off of this. If we stop listing as much as we are right now, we'll try to turn the engine on, see if we can push ourselves off of it, but...
And how did we discover
we're
this?
stuck. Oh, I woke up. I'm trying to stand. Right now we're standing like this.
Yeah.
So
I felt it when we
noticed
went to
we
the
were standing up weird, and I didn't think about it until I got to the bathroom and opened the door to the bathroom, and I had to like kind of pull it open.
Yeah.
And I go in the bathroom and I was like, if I let this go, is it gonna shut? And it slammed shut.
Feels real stiff on the floor.
We're on the ground.
On the floor.
All right.
But the sunrise is quite beautiful this AM. So the plan today is to go...
Well, we'd like to make it to Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
At the moment, it is depending on how quickly we can get off the ground.
But at least part of our boat is floating.
Yeah. Like probably the first couple feet, but that's fine.
That'll do for now. And for now, we'll just enjoy this. Brittany, instant coffee for sailors. In your special cup to remind you that I don't always look like this. Ridiculous. People are gonna be like, who is that? Well, that is me. Oh, if you're gonna get instant coffee, at least let it be the good stuff.
Why, thank you.
Yeah, let's get the boat off the ground. Take our supplements. A normal day in the Johnson boat hold.
Cheers.
Cheers!
Yeah, we're just aground at the moment, and we're just gonna get pulled off if possible. Name? Is that what you said? Yeah, papaya. Looks like the ETA is 10 o'clock. That's not what I wanted. Needed to be underway.
ETA is what?
Looks like 10 o'clock.
He's marinating on that. He's like, yeah, no.
Well, that sucks.
Well, this is annoying. Just wish that we could get off the ground. It looks like there's a little shelf in the middle, sandbar in the middle, and from where we're at to the beach is deeper water, and we just swung and stuck right on top of that as the tide was going down. And we're just waiting.
So add Google Maps to everything we check in the morning now. We have to look at the satellite too before we anchor.
Yeah,
Satellite
I guess.
images.
Instead of waiting an hour and a half for Towboat US, we decided to give the engine another shot. We pushed her up to 2200 RPMs and started to feel shake. You know the feeling of chugging up a really tall roller coaster ride? Yeah, like that. And we shook ourselves loose, weighed anchor, and we were off.
We're moving!
We are underway.
Didn't need Towboat US. Called them and canceled. Got off. Just revved her up to like 2300 RPMs and let it sit for a minute and started bumping off.
Giving her.
Now we just have to deal with thunderstorms and tornado warnings and
Oh, tornado warning.
all sorts of shit today, so that's gonna be fun.
Oh, I didn't know about this tornado.
Yeah.
Excited. We'll see how that goes. We're just happy to be moving. And our friends on Liberator stuck around and waited for us, which is so badass. Never leave your wingman.
Well, now that we're moving, we're going to be preparing for a little bit of heavy weather. Got thunderstorms and some winds coming. We're in the ICW, so it should be a little bit protected. However, we don't have a full enclosure on our boat and the hatches leak a little bit, so we've set up some towels and stuff to catch everything. Something here. Here. And there's one in the head too. We just wanted to make sure that nothing gets soaked until we can fix the issue. The other problem that we might have is visibility. Just being able to see depending on how hard it's gonna rain. If it does rain to where we can't see or it gets too uncomfortable, we're just gonna pull over and drop the anchor. But we're gonna try to push through as far as we can. If we can get to Cocoa Beach today, we will be really happy. That way we can get down to Vero Beach and Fort Pierce tomorrow, depending on the weather. Wish us luck. Storm is just starting to hit us. There've been a couple nice lightning bolts in the distance. Hoping they stay in the distance. Rain's starting. We'll see how this goes.
Of a big storm. Casual. Entire cockpit's wet, but we're bundled up and going through it.
That's our radar.
Wet everywhere. I can't even sit down. Oh well. I'm just making our list of things we need to do when we get to a sunny place.
Doing?
Hi. I'm in my little spot. I don't want to leave you alone, but I also am really tired of being wet.
Thought we were through the best of it, but we're just getting into the worst of it. This show pass here shortly, but right now it's rough. Well, it is quite the exciting day today, and as our last leg. It'll be about 9 hours, but then we get to be in Fort Pierce for 2 weeks. Hopefully we can stay a little bit longer, we'll see, but we are getting some boat work done before we head over to the Bahamas. Try to provision up, do all the fun stuff, find a good weather window. It doesn't really look like there's much right now, but we'll get there.
We're just trying to soak it all in before we get back to our boat at the marina and start on
Back to work.
yeah, back to work. A lot more projects will be done the next 2 weeks. But for now, this is pretty awesome. We like the Atlantic Ocean. We're West Coast kids. This is pretty sweet. The water is like not very cold.